Yeah. No chase. Gotta play your cards right, nigga.
Blazing on the track, boy.
Bad bitches in my section, who love to see a hood nigga flex. I'm used to jugging and finesse. Back when I was young and I was reckless. I'm just trying to see some me. And I hope you on the same page. And it started in the kitchen. Free my homies in that chain gang. Turn up. You could catch my whole team flex. Cause my niggas made a couple good investments. Section full of bisexuals. First we fucking, then I make them cook me breakfast. I guess that's why these niggas jealous. When we booted up, shit tend to get reckless. But every day I count my blessings. When we do it, man, we do it to perfection. You know I keep some bad bitches in my section, who love to see a hood nigga flex. I'm used to jugging and finesse. Back when I was young and I was reckless.
It's PATisDOPE, and I'm here with
Tionne, man.
formerly known as who?
Nino Swag.
Why the name change?
Man, it was just time to, I feel like Nino Swag kind of limited me a little bit. So I feel like I needed to open the market up, man. Ain't no better way of doing that than just using your real name. You know?
Alright, so the single you just performed, video is being shot this week. You know, dope song.
Thank you, bro.
How are we gonna get it heard by the masses?
I mean, my plan, do the things like World Star. I've been networking with a few bloggers, so, do the whole radio promo thing. Just promoting the song in and out of town, man. Try and plug in the other cities.
For sure. So you said that you was coming back from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta must have inspired you to party, to turn up, to feel good.
Yeah.
You then came back, recorded Young and Reckless.
Yeah.
And now, the single is out. Video went away. It has a nice feel good. I know, like, if you want to hear it again, let them know where to go hear that. And of course, you can go, see a quick little visual at the beginning of the interview. But let them know where they can download the song, hear the song, all your social media.
You can definitely check it out on SoundCloud.com. At Tionne, TIONNEPEN, Tionne on SoundCloud. And also it'll be dropping this weekend on Spin Rilla, hosted by DJ 837.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's talk about the past and the present. We got a name change, we got a swag change, we got a music change.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do differently in 2016?
2016, man. I've been taking a lot of little artists under my wing, guys that have been growing over the years, like Lil Riley, Trey Five Magic, Just Pause, and even reaching out to older cats, that been doing it longer than me, like Gerard Street Garvey.
Okay.
I actually got a compilation I'm putting out this year called A Few Good Men. I'm thinking about getting all the visual shot, throwing a couple local performances so everybody can, promote unity within the DMV.
Okay.
So that's kind of my goal as far as locally, going on tour with Riley, when he do his little tour thing this spring. So just getting out, just still learning, man. Every year is a process.
For sure.
I just wanted, I wanted to be ready for the first quarter this year.
Most definitely. You moving right. As far as DMV goes, I ask every artist I interview, I speak to, I talk with, how do we feel? How do you feel? We moving? Are we moving in a good direction? Are we still hating on each other? Are we progressing?
I think the hate factor gonna be wherever you go, but DMV just got like a different type of hate because we so used to that go-go music.
Okay.
We was raised off of that, and we still kind of slowly but surely transitioning to the hip hop and the R&B. I think we going in a positive route. I just think it's all about timing and each individual mindset. Because if you're a good man, better to go ahead and link up with another good man.
Good men. Besides your crew, who do you think is some good men you want to link up and work with? Besides the people that you named.
Just mainstream, locally, don't matter.
Locally, we talking DMV right now.
I really want to work with Phil Ade. Artists of that caliber like Logic.
Okay.
I like dudes like that. CDE Tay, quite a few dudes. Still need a verse from Light Show. Chris Bowles, you know, I like cats like that. Black Cobain. I keep my ears to the streets.
Most stuff. Why you rap? Why? Like, what is it?
What made me want to rap?
What inspired you to rap?
It's crazy.
We used to hoop though. Remember, we used to hoop.
Yeah.
So we doing another situation where a lot of times it don't work out.
Right.
Where a lot of times it's like we spend a lot of our money. You know, it's in a lot of stuff we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But what really makes you happy, keeps you inspired.
Right.
You know, why you rap?
Well, a lot of people don't know this. My father sing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he used to come down, practices and shit all the time. But my dad been singing, so I've been singing since I was 5. It started out like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then over time, I think around the time Pac and Biggie blew up, like in the mid-90s, then Eminem, and then Jay-Z maybe about the Blueprint. You know, I wasn't like hip to the lyrical genius of Reasonable Doubt at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that, man. And it was just one situation where this actually the first studio I recorded at 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Lil Riley, he was going by B-Dub at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, my nigga, okay? Don't be beefing the shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole time, we booked a session, my very first studio session.
Okay.
When I was 17.
And here.
Well, at the time, his setup ain't look like this.
Okay.
So we set up some time at a big boy spot.
Okay.
And Riley was supposed to meet me, he just ain't pull up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he felt like was more important at the time. We was kids, but he didn't show up. So I was put under pressure, and I had to fill in his verse because that was the studio time. And when I laid the shit down, you know, I was like, maybe I can do this shit, and I just kept going. I was around a whole lot of niggas that rap, so it just made sense to kind of follow the blueprint and see if I could put some shit together. After a while, it just fell into place for real. Because, you know, I've been doing the engineering just as long as I've been rapping, so.
Who you looking at right now, mainstream? Whose album are you buying? If you had one $10 bill, you know, and you had to go buy an album, who would it be, man?
$10 bill?
$10 bill, man.
It'll most definitely have to be maybe between Scarface and J. Cole. If I had $10 and I had to buy one album, it'll be between those two. Scarface might overrule him, you know what I'm saying? Just my opinion, that's all.
Biggest downfall, you know, that you would tell young artists, you know, just to watch out for. Biggest struggle that you've experienced, like, cause the young niggas, you know, might not know your father, you know, was in the music, you've been around the studio, in and out the studio, growing up, you know what I'm saying, for years. So the biggest piece of advice you'll give somebody, you know, cause everybody wants to rap now. It's the new basketball. You know, we used to try out. Everybody, this the new getaway.
That's true. My biggest advice would be learn as early as possible. You know, you definitely. Education is key, you know. I took the long route, and that's just because I was an artist, but, you know, young producers, young artists, young engineers, get that education early as possible, man. And take advantage of it while you're still young. Because you hit a certain milestone in your life where music becomes unimportant if you haven't made it to a certain level. You know, keep as many positive people in your circle as possible. Like-minded people, you know what I mean? And just, you know, learn the business, because learning the business is, I think, the key component of building network connections and building your brand. You know, just get as much education as possible, man.
For sure, man. A Young and Reckless video, it will be dropping soon. Stay tuned to my mixtape, Spinrilla live mixtapes. The Spinrilla single will drop, you know, ASAP too. Make sure you go, you know, show my man some love. Hey, you got 30 to 45 seconds to tell all my fans, your fans, anybody who will be watching this interview, anything I ain't asked you. The stage is all yours.
Okay. You can follow me on IG at Tionne. That's IG and Twitter. Periscope, I'm working on Periscope. Like my Facebook page and all that good stuff. The compilation mixtape dropping, A Few Good Men with a few DMV artists. My solo work's coming out, Student of the Game. That's dropping, date to be announced. Just look out for the Young and Reckless video, man. Muddy District behind the lens, man. Salute. Shout out to PATisDOPE too, man.